Hello everyone. In this video we'll be talking about thyroid hormones. Thyroid hormones are amino acid derived hormones secreted by thyroid glands. Two important thyroid hormones are thyroxine T4 or L353-5- tetraiodothyronine. T4, the 4 stands for 4 iodine atom present in the hormone. Triiodothyronine is the otherwise known as T3 or leothyronine. It is leo353-triiodothyronine, and T3, the 3 stands for 3 iodine atom present in the hormone. T3 is 4 times more potent than levothyroxine or T4, and it has rapid onset of action. Next is the biosynthesis of thyroid hormone. The important component of thyroid hormone is iodine. So whatever iodine is available from the food, it is actively absorbed into the thyroid gland. And inside the thyroid gland, there is a protein called thyroglobulin, a dimeric protein, and it is made up of tyrosine residue. Tyrosine is an amino acid derived by the introduction of a hydroxyl group at the para position of the phenyl ring of the amino acid phenylalanine. Each thyroglobulin molecule contains approximately 100 to 120 tyrosine residues, but only a very small number of tyrosine residues, around 10 to 20, are converted to thyroid hormones. And this conversion is catalyzed by an enzyme known as thyroperoxidase enzyme. This thyroperoxidase enzyme performs 3 important functions. First function is that it converts iodide, that is whatever iodine is absorbed, it is in the form of iodide, so sodium iodide or potassium iodide, it is converted to free iodine, or we call it as activated iodine, and this conversion is catalyzed by thyroperoxidase. The activated iodine formed iodinates the tyrosine residues of the protein thyroglobulin. This reaction is also catalyzed by the enzyme thyroperoxidase. The iodination takes place at the ortho position of the hydroxyl group in phenylalanine. Monoiodination gives monoiodotyrosine. And if the iodination is taking place at the 2 ortho position, then diiodothyroxine is obtained. The third reaction that is catalyzed by thyroperoxidase is the coupling reaction. It involves the coupling or fusion of the 2 iodinated tyrosine residue. Monoiodotyrosine couples with a diiodotyrosine residue to form T3, that is triiodothyronine, and 2 diiodotyrosine residues couples to form T4 or tetraiodothyronine derivatives. What you see on the screen is the T4 or tetraiodothyronine thyroxine hormone. The numbering and nomenclature is important. Phenylalanine ring residue is numbered first, and then the second phenolic ring is numbered as 1-, 2-, 3-, etc. So the nomenclature of thyroxine or T4 is 3, 5, 3-, 5- tetraiodothyronine. Then, depending on the orientation of the functional group, that is a amino group or carboxylic acid group, at the chiral carbon atom of the phenylalanine residue, you can have either the levo form or the dextro form. Only the levothyroxine is having activity, whereas dextro form is inactive. Then coming to the T3, as we have seen in the numbering of T4, numbering of T3 is also very same. The phenylalanine residue is numbered first, and then the phenolic ring is numbered as 1-, 2-, 3-, etc. So the numbering of T3 is L353- triiodothyronine. T3 or leothyronine is 3 to 10 times more active than T4. but it is present only in very small quantity, that is about 3%. Whereas T4 or thyroxine is present in higher amount in blood, around 75% of the thyroid hormone is T4. There is another inactive form of T3 known as reverse T3 or 3-5-triiodothyronine. Here, the disubstitution of iodine takes place in the phenolic ring rather than in the phenylalanine ring. This reverse T3 is inactive and it is also present in very small concentration, around less than 1%. Now coming to the physical properties of levothyroxine. Levothyroxine is light yellow to buff colored powder, odorless and tasteless, whereas T3 is tan colored. Thyroid hormones are hygroscopic, but they are stable in dry air. But it turns slightly pink on exposure to light. Since it is affected by light, it should be stored in tightly closed, light-resistant containers. Coming to the physiological roles of thyroid hormone. Thyroid hormones are important for the metabolic activities. They are essential for the normal metabolism as well as for the development, and they cause an increase in the basal metabolic rate. They cause an increase in heat production, oxygen consumption in most of the tissues, etc. Then thyroid hormones promotes carbohydrate metabolism, protein metabolism. They also increase the intestinal absorption of glucose and its utilization. They also increase the body's sensitivity to catecholamines like adrenaline, etc. Then thyroid hormone is essential for the proper development and differentiation of all cells in the body. They are also responsible for the bone maturation and growth. Now coming to the pharmacological uses of thyroid hormones. They are used in replacement therapy as in hypothyroidism, that is the deficiency of thyroid hormones. It is characterized by lowering of the basal metabolic rate. The symptoms include fatigue, weakness, weight gain or increased difficulty in losing weight, dry coarse hair, dry rough pale skin, hair loss, cold intolerances, muscle cramps, constipation, etc. For this purpose, sodium salt of levoisomer of thyroxine is used. A levo form, as we have mentioned earlier, it is the active physiological principle and it is obtained from the thyroid gland of domesticated animals, or it can be synthesized in the laboratories. It contains 61.6% to 65.5% of iodine, corresponding to 97 to 103% of active thyroid hormone. Then congenital deficiency of thyroid hormone leads to cretinism, in which the growth is stunted and the mental development is retarded. It is also treated by administration of dried thyroid hormones or synthetic T4 or T3.